Hi, Greg Ruff along with you, and Coach Jamie Crowley of the Trevecca Volleyball team is with me. And Coach, you guys had a wonderful journey last year, and you kind of felt something special, I think, long before you even started preseason practice last year, and then it just built over the course of the season. And then you guys reached the goals. I don't know if it was all your goals, but you reached some pretty high goals by winning the conference tournament and going to regions. Just talk about, relive last year just a little bit for us.
Well, we were dubbed the Dream Team, because I felt like we had some special returning players and some new players that could really help us achieve more success than we've ever had. And it was a journey because we started out not exactly the way we wanted to. I think we started out at UAH going 2-3, but then we just progressively continued to get better throughout the year. And I think some of the factors were that we had great team chemistry. We had very little drama on the team. The kids really cared about each other, bought into what the coaching staff was trying to stress. And our whole goal was to finish strong. And that's exactly what we did.
Since then, you've completed your doctorate, something that you wanted to do. So it's Dr. Jamie Crowley now. But talk about how that played into building this team and building this program.
Well, I think the program at Trevecca is exceptional. I really enjoyed the journey, although it was tough at times. But a lot of things were on collaboration, the importance of developing a team, the importance of developing a vision with core values and a mission statement. I utilized everything that I've learned in the doctorate program and gained that wisdom on how to develop a team. And I think with that utilization of the things that I learned, that we became more successful along the journey. And I hope that I can continue to build a team using the model that Trevecca has taught me.
Talk about your team, this year's team, because it's going to be different no matter what, because you lost some really good personalities and some good players, and then you bring more in. And so just talk about how you're seeing that as you go through preseason workouts now.
I feel really good about the team. I told them yesterday some of our strengths are we communicate very well on the floor. We have some of our returning veteran players that started, so we don't have a whole lot of holes to fill. We're in good fitness shape, good chemistry, as I said, and we've just worked really hard. I know there's some gaps to fill. We have lost our setter, but we now have 3 setters, so we have the ability to run a 5-1 or 6-2, depending upon what our needs are and so forth. And we also lost our libero, but we have moved Ashley Logier over to that position. And then we also have brought in a young lady that can set and run a 6-2 offense or play the libero position in Miranda Bingham from Arizona. So we have some versatility in that spot, in both of those spots. We're deep. This year, we are very deep.
I noticed as I just kind of watched you guys practicing a little bit, you had one-on-one or 2 teams out there going against each other. Looked pretty competitive.
It's been very competitive. I think the difference in a year ago to this year is the fact that when we scrimmage, the sets, the games that we play in, whatever we have, they're close. And we have an A team and we have a B team. And the B team has been winning just as much as the A team. Wow. And so it is going to be very competitive, which when it's competitive in a healthy spirit, you grow more because you have to be on your A game. You're
picked first. You won the region, won and advanced to the region. You're picked first to going in. Instead of chasing, you're going to be chased. It's going to be a different mindset going into the conference play, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it's an honor that, anyone would have even chosen us, and I'm humbled by it because, there's so many good teams, and especially Cedarville has such a, I have great respect for that program. And so it's just an honor, but yet I also know that it's like we have a bullseye on our back. We're a target. Everybody's going to come in and play us to their very, very best. And I don't think our girls understand that, because we've never really been in that situation. But I'm just thankful for that opportunity, and hopefully we'll follow our theme this year of being the ideal team player, humble, hungry, and smart. And if we can do that, Lynn Sione's got a great book out on the ideal team player. That's our theme. If we can do that, I think we'll be successful. And success to me is not necessarily the wins and losses, although that's what we want in our program. But to me, success is, are we committed to the welfare of the team and putting the team ahead of our own personal needs? It's not about me. It's not about you. It's about our team. And can we do that as a team? And if we can, that's success regardless of the wins, losses.
Welcome in, Greg Ruff along with you, and joining me is Caitlin Atkinson from the Trevecca Volleyball team, and this is her senior year, and you guys had a great year last year. You got to go to the regions after winning the conference tournament, but talk about the preparation between then and now, and maybe how last season motivated you to, and coming in particular to your senior year.
Oh yeah, it was definitely exciting to be the first team in our conference to get to go to the regional game and get to play and get that experience. So now that we finally got that win for conference, I definitely think we want more of that. We don't want to, we want to repeat what we did last year and get to go to regionals again and do better.
Talk about the process of last year. Think back to this time last year, and then as the season went along, and maybe when you felt you guys were coming together and that you knew you had a chance.
Oh, well, I know preseason is always a tough time. Everyone's working hard. You figure out everyone's work ethic, and it's always an exciting time. But I guess halfway through the season, we just started clicking really well. And I just had this feeling once we got to that conference tournament, I was like, we got this. We're going to win this one.
The team relied on you a great deal offensively as a sophomore, and then even early in last year. But as the season went along, you got some serious help from some of the younger players and even players like Lauren Bennett.
Oh yeah, definitely. It's nice having other people out there that can just take the reins and just have a great game. So I can just take a breath and just let them take the reins. Because I'm not going to be here forever, so it's really exciting to get to see all the young kids step up and just take control.
You guys lost some key players from last year. Talk about them a little bit and how you've missed them coming into this your senior year.
Actually, we've had a really good preseason. And we've had some holes being filled, and obviously those were some big shoes to fill. But I think we're gonna do well, and we're gonna be just as good as last year, if not better.
Talk about that freshman class last year in particular, and how a lot of times people say the biggest jump in college is from your freshman to your sophomore year, but they had a pretty big jump from the start of freshman year to the end of the freshman year. Just talk about them a little bit.
Oh yeah, the sophomores, they have had a great preseason so far, and it's really exciting to see them mature and to grow into the status of sophomore, and they have more control, they're more comfortable, and they just know what they need to do, and they're getting it done.
Now, you guys went to region last year, and you saw what it's like at the region level. It goes up a step there, and you were playing the top seed, one of the best teams in the country on their home floor. How did that motivate you? What did that do for you guys coming into this year to prepare? Did it help you see where you need to go?
Oh yeah, definitely. I think that's a good line to aim for, and I know it'll just get harder from there, and I think that's going to help us prepare and just be ready for conference, get past that, and then just take it one step at a time from there.
Caitlin Atkinson, senior on the Trevecca volleyball team. They're picked first in the GMAC this coming year.